Alright. Foggy spawning in the top left of Terraner stand. Oh man. Foggy versus human on Terraner stand. That's always a treat if you ask me. Bottom right, it is Thunder, aka Rojinwook. Starting off with the Mountain King here, who has become very popular. Not just in this patch, but also before. First hero, second hero, whatever. As long as you can get the experience and the levels rolling on the MK, he's really strong. Oh, the lightning shield. Okay, it didn't last for too long, but it did do some damage. What do you guys think? Music on or off? I'm gonna turn it on a little bit. So mana's what the MK wants, as always. Same for the Warden, of course, which is Foggy's hero of choice. Oh, there was some harassment over here. The Shadow Priest dropping pretty low, but will be surviving here still. And the Warden does get her level 2. That will not be denied, however, slowed down a little bit. Oh, he did deny something, right? He killed a little dude here, so I guess one of the creeps was denied / stolen. I think the MK stole it, in fact. You can see a bit more experience here on his side. Second Shadow Priest for him, really heavy on the Shadow Priest. And level 2 Warden aggression with an expansion behind, that is like signature Foggy. He does this. Whoa! Almost every time. Shadow Priest coming in. That's not enough damage, right, for the cancel? 280, 274, 267. Okay, I guess over time this is enough damage. Warden trying to see what she can get done. She does have blink. Is she really gonna blink into the main? She does. Whoa, that's a heavy commitment. He's almost certainly gonna have to TP out of this. One peasant is what he got, right? So, I mean, one peasant is the only thing he got. These peasants are all hurt, which is a problem for the future. The Warden gets back to the Moonwells quickly, and the MK was kept away at the other side of the map. So that's all, a lot of good things going Foggy's way, but still, it's the TP now gone. And that one is not going to be rebought for a long time, most likely. Archer is running down the Shadow Priest here. Okay, he's gonna get that kill after a while, I guess. But Foggy's still getting distracted. With the Warden, you really want to start power creeping as much as you can. That is why we saw the second Ancient of War. One is down here, one's up here. This is not for mass hunts. This is not for all-in. This is just for creeping. This is why also Merc camps are really good for Night Elves and for the Warden especially. You don't have to make units from your Ancients of War, as you can go for the Mercenaries instead, because you will need some units. Warden at the moment, you can only really try to be aggressive because the Ancients of War are far away from the camp. Well, this one now isn't. So I guess this was the consideration here for Foggy. Do I creep or do I go aggressive with the Warden? But if level 2 Warden, wait a minute, if she gets bashed, she's dead! Oh my god. MK's following. He's got another Stormbolt. He's got the boots. Oh my god, what a mistake by Foggy. He could easily lose this Warden now. Has to blink again in a second. Oh my Jesus Christ. Typical Foggy play, man. In the early game, super risky, so close to losing a hero. He's going for the Shredder. This is, and you know, it looks pretty cool. The Warden's gonna be harassing. The Shredder and stuff is gonna be creeping up simultaneously. The Warden gets some kills, but that didn't happen. Did he see the AM, by the way? The MK, excuse me. Did he see that it was MK instead of Archmage? Or not? Was he surprised by this MK? Perhaps he was. More Mercs for Thunder. And this Ancient of War may be lost, actually. Not the biggest of deals. Again, this Ancient of War is mostly there for creeping. But not having it for creeping is a little annoying. And the MK now with a level 2 Stormbolt. Not going for Clap, by the way. He's going for Bash instead. Oh, that's a big kill. Gets the Berserker. And the Warden is level 3, but she's having trouble. And Thunder doing a good job. Oh, losing the Tree of Life would be massive. Where are the Wisps? Dude, every time. Where are the Wisps? Why do Night Elves never bring Wisps to the it's unbelievable. This is just unforgivable. Why are the Wisps here? There's no reason for them to be in the main. They should all be right here. Right here. And now the tree's dead. And that's awful. That's horrendous. Thank you very much, Avolutza, for the 5 months. TC for the 10 months. And Dein Lieblingscoach for the 9 months. Happy back to Warcraft, baby. Oh yeah. Big mistakes by Foggy. Big mistakes. So the question is, did he scout the MK or not? But honestly, he has to scout the MK. If he scouts the MK with the Wisp, once the MK is level 3 and you're level 2 with the Warden, honestly, there's nothing you can do. He should have just been creeping the green camps, I guess. Yeah, this Warden movement here is absolutely not on point. But at least she's level 3. Don't get me wrong, Foggy's in a horrible position. He's really far behind. But Warden is a great comeback hero. Get her to level 5. Find more and more kills in the economy. Get her to level 6. And suddenly anything's possible. Foggy has to try to expand here again. Dryads will be coming. And this is the nice power spike now soon. With a level 3 Warden, with Dryads. Foggy's map control is going to be pretty scary. Thunder going for a Shredder as well. Okay, are we going to see tier 3 here pretty soon, perhaps? Tier 2 tech is pretty late by Thunder. Getting his macro going with the Blacksmith. The music's a little loud, right? A little bit. Oh, Zeppelin coming in. Warden wants to find some kills. There's only one Arcane here. It takes a long time, honestly, to burn the mana. Second Arcane coming, but the archers are here. Gonna be canceling, gonna be trying to anyways. And he's dodging the Arcane shots with the Warden. That's really cool. This is one of the big weaknesses of MK early game compared to the AM. He can only barely deal with the Zeppelin. He can only come in here and defend with the Stormball and stuff. Oh, counter Zeppelin harass! Uh-oh. One Dryad here. This is gonna be the next Ancient of War falling to the creeps, most likely. And the rest of the units. Zeppelin for Foggy coming in. The Warden, I don't believe, has a staff. That's some good experience here for the Warden, though. Alright. He's trying to focus down the Zeppelin. Good by Foggy here. I wasn't even thinking of that. Making sure he can't go... What is with this control? Dryads are just standing there, not attacking. Level 4 Warden. That's really nice for the improved Blink now. And the Ancient of War actually does survive. But again, the expansion delayed. I guess the expansion only now finishing anyways. But level 4 Warden, this is where she starts to feel like, you know, the one-woman army. She doesn't have the insane damage and ultimate just yet, but she's got the mobility. Level 2 Blink. Really good. Moon Juice, though, is looking pretty dry. Heavily using the mana on the Warden earlier already. So, no tier 3 by Thunder.
The town is under siege.
Going instead into rifles and casters and AM second. Question is, does he stop at 50 and then tech, or does he go beyond 50, try to go for 70 timing? In that case, that Shredder isn't really worth it. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm kind of a big Shredder hater. Alright, Foggy clears the camp. Pretty poor items for him, honestly. No mana at all. He's got some right click and skirt bone chimes and stuff, but eh. You want the pendants, you want the mana pots, you want even the mantles, honestly. Zeppelin coming in will perhaps be able to cancel the entangled. But once again, there's not too many towers over here. Oh, this could be a lot of experience for the Warden. This Zeppelin plus Warden play, that's really cool. I like that. Her right clicks are somewhat negligible anyways. It's all about the spells. Pops in, pops out, more kills. Nice. Oh, but Foggy loses the Shredder. That's painful. At least the lumber is pretty high right now. Oh, but losing the bear. And where was the redo? He needed to redo himself right away. Man. Foggy, Foggy, Foggy. There is a lot of pressure though on this base, so he's doing some counter aggression, and the MK will have to TP out of this. But again, this could have been a lot smoother. However, the Warden is almost level 5. Did she go tier 3? She's about to be tier 3. Okay. Level 6 Warden could be right around the corner, actually. More bears coming. I'm gonna have an Orb of Venom as well, right? Is he saving the gold? He's really low gold, actually. Expansion only starting to mine now. Of course, he's far behind. Huh? Oh, what? It's actually not even 2,000 gold. That's kind of insane. Shows you how much harassment has been done here towards the peasants. That's the big mistake so far by Thunder this game. Not enough towers here. You need to have at least 4 towers at this base. I mean, you obviously know it's a Warden, and this Blink and Zeppelin stuff can just keep on happening time after time. Now the Warden's level 5, took out the little green camp. And that's what I mean. Like the Warden, there's always ways to come back with her. Always. Is he attacking now? Nope. Thunder just... And now suddenly he's in trouble. Isn't that insane? Foggy with such an awful early game. But Warden is extremely strong against tier 2 human. Oh, the bear. Can you save him? The bashes. You can't load up when you're stunned. Okay, but the Zeppelin saves him. This was a little risky. If the rifles move forward, reveal above the trees, rifles snipe it down. But okay. Didn't happen. Warden wants to try to get more and more peasants here. Wants to climb towards level 6. What's the towers looking like in the main? Not that good. Also, no magic sentry. You really want magic sentry to always have detection against the Warden. And Thunder is going into upkeep. Alright, I don't know. And that's what I mean. Blinks in, Fan of Knives, Shadow Meld. What's the cooldown on Fan? 8 seconds maybe. And now he's got it again. Boom! And that's a triple kill. Make it 5. Make it 4, I mean. And now make it 5. And that is the Warden not yet on level 6, but getting closer. And Thunder, he seems like... Oh, now the... Okay, now Foggy is starting to play well. Playing it Moon style with the run by the 2-pronged attacks. The early game was really sloppy by him. But now he's coming into himself. That sounds weird. He's lining it all up. He's putting it all together. And Thunder just like desperately going, ah, damn. Going all in. But if Foggy holds this attack, it's looking great for Foggy suddenly. When what Thunder should have done probably was either tower up better and then go for 70 timing, or just go 3 base on tier 3, which is very viable. No reason why you shouldn't be able to go for that. Oh, but Foggy might be losing his expansion. I think he will. Warden coming in with a Blink, Fan of Knives. Plenty of damage there, plenty of mana still left. And honestly, Foggy can afford to lose this base. He's taking out a lot of rifles right now. That's the level 6. And at least Thunder's gonna get this base, but he's gonna have to TP out. And that was too expensive. That was not a good trade at all. He saved some of those units on the way back. But Thunder's at 36. And Foggy can just immediately re-expand. Boom. It's not just about getting the expo, it's about how expensive it is. And that was way too expensive for Thunder. Not playing with as much patience as we would see TH oftentimes. Not playing with as crisp of a 70 timing as Infi does play it oftentimes. But it's of course pretty tough to be compared to those two, who are 2 of the strongest players in the world. I'm kind of impressed though, how easily it almost seemed like Foggy came back in this game. It was a horrible start. It was awful. Level 2 Warden did nothing. No harass basically at all. Tree of Life killed as well. But still alright. You have to protect your peasant line against the Warden.
Players' forces are under attack.
Have to. And now what is this army? Human armies are really strong when they're really big. But 39... That's not enough, my friend. Oh, the Warden, can he perhaps force a hero kill? I doubt it! Did he just dispel his own rejuvenation? He did. That was kind of weird. Blink! Fan of Knives! And the AM is dead. GG. Game 1 goes to Foggy. And that was kind of lucky by him. He did play his way back into that game well. I don't want to take that away from him. But if Thunder plays that better, that game most likely goes to the Korean. And yeah, Thunder is Ro Jinwook, Michael's brother. But they both switched names, so it's Thunder now. Thank you very much, Knopf, for the host. Let's see. Do we have any updates from the admins? If any Liquipedia boys are watching, you are welcome to enter these results. Wait a second. I think I saw something with Yumi, right? Yeah, so Yumi lost the first game. Who was his opponent again? Hug, right? Yeah! So Hug is leading with 1-0. Not too many fast games here, as it seems. And TBC leads with 1-0 now versus PCG. Lucifer, or Michael, was also at WCG, by the way. Just hanging out there, you know, having, not vacation, but meeting with the MTW boys. Taker was there, Hawk was there, and Nicholas was there. Taker and Nicholas, of course, on the organizing side of MTW. And then Michael took over some referee obligations. It was cool to see him. It was actually on the first evening where Neo and myself, we went out to dinner first by ourselves because we were really hungry. And then later on, we met with the MTW boys. And our meal, our dinner was like, okay, you know, the restaurant looked pretty nice, but the food itself wasn't that amazing, actually. But the place we went after, too, where the MTW guys were, oh my god, that was so good. That was so freaking good. They had, like, seafood. But it wasn't the regular shrimps, it was the bigger shrimp. I don't know what they call in English. Germany, we call them gambas. Oh my god, that was so good. That was delicious. I thought I was full. I actually went there completely full, but I kept on eating. So much good food there. The hotel was also amazing. Fucking insane hotel.
We can't build it.
Best hotel I've ever been to. Yeah. Second game, ladies and gents. About to start here. Echo Isles will be our map. Foggy versus Thunder. Foggy on the left. What do you guys think? Is it Warden again? I certainly think so. It is. Keeper of the Grove, no longer the hero of choice, which honestly surprises me. Because Moon still very much so likes the Keeper against Human. But Foggy's going back to his old love, the Warden over here. Thunder, he tried with the MK earlier. Tries it again. Of course, Echo also viable MK first map. Not as easy as Terranas though. Because it's much harder to creep up other heroes here, and also not that easy to creep up the MK here. Early level 3 for the Mountain King, early boots, and then looking for kills with Stormbolt or Clap. I think you should go for both, honestly. This way you get that experience oftentimes. Footy harass here, not accomplishing too much just yet. Is he gonna go for the Shadow Priest? Foggy will get it. Oh, but the Archer, the first one, is gonna die. Again, the micro definitely lacking. Could have easily saved that Archer by just moving her. Alright. It's gonna be level 2 for the Warden here regardless. Oh, whoops. Before he runs into the creeps. Double Crystal Ball. I was like, what? Why is he revealing himself? But no, it's actually Thunder's Crystal Ball.
Are under attack.
And here comes the Tree of Life on only one single Shadow Priest. Berserker is going to become available here soon. Foggy's going to try to go for that. Would love to see Thunder here poking a footy somewhere and then trying to steal the Berserker. If you get both Berserkers, you can apply great pressure in the early. Berserker not available yet. What's the time exactly? Is it also 1900? I guess it is, right? We'll see. Yeah, it's also 1900.
Forces are under attack.
Guys, I'm play undead. I never buy these things. Same with the boots. So, crystal balls here being used, confirming what they already must have been expecting. Warden keeps on creeping. But MK gets level 3 a little bit sooner, and now it's time to go to the shop and get the boots. Boots are a really big deal right here. The Warden, of course, he is a faster hero. Foggy should definitely go for the boots. Oh no, wait, there's 2 boots in here, I forgot! He still goes for the boots, but the MK can still go for his own. The Warden, oh my god, he's taking so much damage! Once again, extremely hurt. And Foggy, oh, he denied one of the creeps! And he's not level 3! But he should get 1 peasant over here. Does he realize the MK is coming? Yeah, he does. Gonna cost him a TP. Could have honestly blinked out if he was a little bit faster. But alright. Once again, TP gone very quickly. Does the MK have the boots as well? No. Went for the staff instead. You don't really have that many resources. Foggy's leaving his expansion undefended. And that's what I was talking about. MK early on with the Stormbolt, really good at finding these kills. Even without boots, oftentimes. But the Warden... Oh, that was a very unnecessary blink as well. And that does cost mana. Oh, nice block right there. Oh, sweet. And guess what? You can use that for reveal as well. Warden could be bolt surrounded and... Oh my god! Can't you get the town hall though? MK, what's the mana looking like? Oh my god, if she gets this. Oof. Not gonna work though. With repair coming in, that's not gonna work at all. And Huntress is coming for Foggy. I like this choice in the later stages of the early game. MK, if he goes for Clap and he reaches level 4, he's just insanely good against archers. But Thunder's playing it old school. He's not going Clap, which I still pretty sure is not the right call. Tree of Life. Wait. Did you forget about him? Shouldn't this tree have walked down quite a while ago? It feels like he should have. Q2's coming here for Foggy. Should be going for Ultra Vision right now. Not thinking of it at the moment. Oh man, this expansion is extremely late. But the Warden, is she gonna get surrounded now? This could be the way back! Oh my god, that was so close. That was half an inch to the Warden getting surrounded. And yeah, she didn't have mana for Blink anymore. She was dead. She would have been dead. MK did go for those boots as well, so heavy investment in the inventory. But of course, MK is the centerpiece. Investing into him, never a bad idea.
Forces are under attack.
Tech should be coming in here for Thunder soon. His lumber is looking good. And the expansion is finally done, so now he's got the gold rolling as well. Or he's gonna have it very soon at least. Oh, there we go. Stormbolt. That should be an easy 4 units around. Gets it. That was the last bit of the MK's mana, honestly. And the Warden looking to be aggressive once again. Foggy once more in the early game, using a lot of his... Ah, he's actually got some Moon Juice left. It was always really risky by Foggy in the Keeper days when he was just draining the Moon Juice bit by bit. And in this first big day time, he would always be left without any mana. But he's got some juice, at least, but not much. So he should be going for a shop right now. Double lowers and a shop. Alright, looking good. Macro seems to be on point here by Foggy. If again the first creep and stuff wasn't... and also this. Shouldn't be walking into the creeps like that. MK gets another Huntress right here. It's gonna have a Stormbolt as well. Whoa! And here come more Mercs. I forgot about those actually. These 2 Berserkers especially add in a lot of damage. I love the Mud Golem as well. Now he's gonna have slow to work with. And this Warden... Wait, is she dead? I think she's just dead. He wasn't anticipating the Mud Golem! Boom! Level 4 MK. And suddenly it's pretty disastrous for Foggy. What to do now? Didn't have enough hunts, didn't have enough mercs. MK with the level 2 Stormbolt. Always dangerous in the early game. And Thunder's expecting the Tavern revive. Oh, but Foggy can't go for it with the Mud Golem here. He can't. For these forcing repairs, still some repair coming in. Tier 2 is about to finish, and that should be the second hero now. Foggy, I think he has to go for a second hero, right? Has to go for a Panda now. No, he doesn't? Okay. Just the Warden. Staff. The MK wasn't too far away from the Stormbolt. Wait. Demon second. Oh, I like that, actually. That's cool. Best hero against the Mountain King.
The town is under siege.
The Entangled. Seems to be getting kept alive. Lots more right-click damage now as well from this Demon Hunter, the Warden, with a blink. And not quite enough mana for the... Dude, he's using so much mana on blink. Honestly, that was once again wasted. Could have just run into range with the boots. Someone has to tell Foggy that level 1 blink is expensive. Still a tiny bit of moon juice left. Foggy feeling confident going to tier 3 here on only 36 supply. From Thunder, tier 2 is done. Double barracks. Okay. Heavy tier 2 push, I guess, with mass rifles. Invul goes to the Warden. MK, did he get the double heal scroll? Wow. That is a lot of healing. MK can't really do much right now. This is oftentimes the weird part of the game where Dryads are out. You don't have your tier 2 yet, so you can kind of just turtle or harass. But the MK unable to harass too easily just yet. Demon Hunter, of course, is desperately in need of levels as well. Needs level 3. Before that, he's kind of a joke. But now the Warden is level 4. She could go on a harassment mission now. Blink into the main, harass the peasants. I love the double arcane. Already in the main for Thunder. 3 towers at the expo. One of them could be one more arcane even here. But double arcane against the Warden is very important. Oh. Yeah, MK is trying to do as much as he can, but he by himself, not really too easy. AM solo creeping in the meantime. With those rifles, he has good damage output. And now gets the level 2 for the aura. It's a little bear skewed. Foggy going into upkeep immediately. Just doesn't want to fall to a 70 push, which Thunder is also going for. But Foggy isn't even really behind in supply. Despite the losses earlier on, seems to be working out fine. How is this gold difference so little? I guess it was once again the Warden harass, right? Warden harass towards the peasants. Time and time again. Greater healing for the Demon Hunter. Very good item. Warden trying to get to the shop, but Thunder's already here. He's gonna get the next heal scroll. Wow, triple heal scroll, man. There's a lot of sustain in this army. Invul pot as well. Should definitely be giving that to the MK. Oh, replenishment, actually. Really good right here. I heard Neo say that he thinks replenishment is a totally overrated item. I think it's really nice. You're creeping, you're kind of low HP, or you're recovering or whatever, and it's like, oh, 225 HP for free, and a bit of mana. Pretty good. No mortar teams with this army, so not too much damage towards the Tree of Life. Foggy does have some time to react. The Ancient of War is going to fall, so he's not going to be able to work with that bit of static defense. Speaking of static defense, we have towers coming up. We have a shop coming. I love the early shop. Absolutely love it. Foggy's going to have to TP into this, so he's going to be arriving in time. At the bottom side. Stormbolt on the Demon Hunter. But the Blink Fire Knives was already there, and mana burn. Mana burn. Good MK positioning, but not quite good enough. And then now the MK is out of mana. And Thunder has left the game. GG. And Foggy wins this second match as well. 2-0 for the Ukrainian.